Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to run through and we'll be ending it with one that's peak mental gymnastics, a mental calorie buster, I tell you. So stick around. And as always, if you're here for the first time, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. And find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So we'll start with the latest. And just a few hours ago, Eminem surpassed 37 million followers on Spotify, an incredible feat for an artist from the 90s, and overall on Spotify is the 5th most followed artist in the world. And since we're about to dive into what OG Stan said recently, how about we revisit when Twitter's official account stepped in to stop the spread of false narratives on their platform when a user tweeted. The One Direction fandom literally started Stan Twitter, and when Twitter's official account steps in to correct you, you know it's over. And they dropped this: Eminem begs to differ. And similar to how Crook put it in that recent video defending Eminem, you gotta stop it before it gets normalized. That's how it starts, and Twitter swiftly put the brakes on this one. OG Stan from time to time drops a reminder that he was at the start of the movement and recently tweeted, 20 plus years and still nobody's made a better video than Stan. They've tried, they've all tried, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up in the dictionary. Now this is coming only a few days after I made a video where users on Twitter said if you delete Eminem's discography, nothing will change. And one of the ignorant criticisms I pointed out in that video was a user stating how Eminem hasn't started any trends or added words to the culture. His content didn't have any major impact on the culture, he didn't create any new slang or fashion trends, he just rapped real good for an MC who happened to be Lightshade. And as we go through to the end of this video, you'd realize how opinions like this show that people think their hood is the world for real. So this throwback was necessary since people are forgetful and users have reacted to this as expected. The user states, "This is quite possibly the most awesome flex I've ever seen," and another user expands on this. Not to mention it spawned a great pop culture slang term that only gets more popular as time goes on, and now when other fans of artists create unique terms of their faves, it is all recognized under the umbrella of the word Stan. A word that's given birth to other words in music fandom that will remain relevant as long as music and social media remains a thing. And on that note, a superfan, or may I say super stan, recently made the news because of Eminem, and yes, the story about the mental gymnastics is yet to come. So the Evening Express UK recently posted Northeast Eminem superfan in bid to break world record for most tattoos of a musician. And Eminem has broken so many records, and now even his superfans are on their way to world records. It states, Nikki Patterson from Bridge on Dawn began getting inked at the age of 18 and has since racked up a whopping 47 tattoos, and 23 of the designs pay tribute to world-renowned rapper Eminem. And now superfan Nikki will attempt to break a Guinness World Record for her commitment to the musician. And in regards to how she fell in love with the artist, this is what Nikki had to share. "I've been a fan of Eminem since I was 14. I first heard Stan at that age and fell in love." Adding, "When people see my tattoos at Eminem concerts, they go wild for them and they stop for pictures. I actually know that Eminem has seen them as well. I met his photographer in Abu Dhabi at a concert last year and he took photos of them to show Eminem. Some people dedicate an arm to Eminem, but then there's Nikki, who dedicated her body and is trying out for a world record for Eminem, yet people in a bubble still downplay Eminem's greatness because no one in their circle listened to his music." And of course I had to touch on the reverse stans in this video, since they are just as dedicated as the stans. And under the tweet that Crook talked about in that video where verified accounts aided in spreading a tweet to downplay Eminem's legacy, I found a good one I forgot to add in the video I did, and brace yourselves for the mental gymnastics the user states. It's funny because as a Lightshade hip hop fan, I'd say he's one of my least favorite artists in the genre. There's not a day where I think about him or his music. His careers had zero impact on my life. He showed up late in the game for me and I was pretty glad when he fell off. Now people are entitled to their opinions. It's become the best defense, but stating that you were glad when he fell off is factually incorrect, so out goes the quote-unquote "it's just my opinion" card when facts are involved, and you have to give it up to some users on Twitter. One user states, "When exactly did he fall off though? From what I'm seeing, he's still on top of his game." And another user expands on my reverse stand analogy. Some of you are weirdly obsessed. Why would you be happy he fell off when you don't care about his music? If you truly don't care, you wouldn't pay attention anyway, lol. And something you may have missed so far is that this entire video has the stand theme going for it across all the topics. So that will be all for now. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.